Hi, my name is Lara Pacheco of Seed and Thistle Apothecary and Atave Medicine. I wanted to introduce a couple of classes that I'll be teaching with the Breitenbush Herbal Conference this year. The first one is called Vital Force Chi Yaya Guaturey Hu Ul, the many names of animating energy. This class is inspired by my love of learning and connecting the many different traditions and threads of people and cultures and their way of connecting and understanding the animating energy that flows through all living things, as well as our own bodies. And the difference between herbalists, or as historically people have called vitalists, and our dominant medical system, which the latter tends to be very reductive, tends to treat symptoms, which certainly has a place. But what makes, let's say, herbalists unique and other practitioners of this certain tradition is understanding the power and the wisdom with working with the energy that flows through our bodies and how it's a microcosm of the larger forces that work around us in nature and the universe. And so it's the spectacular puzzle making that we as herbalists get to play with specific plants that help work with certain blockages for whenever there's an imbalance in the body and the flow or the energy itself has been disrupted. So it's exploring that. I will, within the names in the title, kind of share a little bit about each of the names and what influence it comes from. One of those is my own Taino indigenous lineage. So just working with a little bit of that own understanding that I've grown to learn and appreciate over the past few years. And then we will focus on a few essential plants that help really vitalize the body given certain imbalances. The next class is called, The Plant Allies Here and There, Achiano and Guanajo and the Element of Fire. This class is inspired by my own Behiki training that, again, goes with my Taino indigenous heritage and lineage. And it's a way of which it's really the work that inspires my path. And that is one of helping people to connect with the land that we live on or that we may occupy. And so connecting with the plants of the area that we live in, as well as the plants and elements of our own various indigenous lineage. And so for me in particular, it's bringing in the Caribbean, which is so far removed from living in the Pacific Northwest. So it's a combination of working with elements from both different traditions and exploring plants associated with, in particular, the element of fire, and then the associations in my indigenous Taino lineage. So I hope that you will join us at the Breitenbush Herbal Conference and that we will get to dive into some of these really fun concepts that I'm inspired.